What's this? The Spectral Guide to Blackthorn Manor? There now. I only want to look up one thing. There is an ancestral shrine in the northwest wing.
Let's go to the shrine.
Yes, the deceased there should be most helpful in finding Johanna's lantern.
This way to the shrine.
Why'd so many people come to Hezenkoss's party? Is it the food? Food actually smells pretty good. Wait, was it corpses? Was this food made by corpses?
Of course not. Corpses never prepare food for risk of desiccated skin contaminating the meal.
Okay. Good.
All meal preparation is handled exclusively by skeletons.
Oh, come on!
Shrine's locked.
We must find a... Manfred?
What's he got there? Is this a key to the shrine?
Excellent, Manfred. Oh my. A body from the house of the Verheims, prepared during the Storm Age.
Not the time. Time to find Hezenkoss.
By flame and... Friends to the...
Friends,
And Rick?
He's unusually obstinate.
prove yourselves. What claim have you? A willing dead companion. Hezenkoss makes a thing that should not.
Rook, did you hear that? Manfred just...
I know. Also, we should move.
Oh, he can talk. Manfred, say something else. Come now, you just spoke.
We have to go.
Yes, yes.
Undead.
Nice work. We're on the right track.
The red tapestry. This wall looks... Ha! Secret door.
Manfred, Could you please squeeze through and open the door from the other side? Aha! I knew I didn't imagine him speaking.
How can Manfred talk now?
He began as a wisp that embodied what most wisps do, curiosity. I knew he was learning quickly outside the necropolis, but this level of complexity is remarkable.
Okay. Talking is fine.
It's more than fine, Tash. It's a great achievement.
Great. Good for him. It's good. Not weird.
Good work, Manfred.
Hope this leads to where Hezenkosss is keeping that lantern.
I can only imagine what he's planning to use it for. This must lead to Johanna's workshop.
What's that through the wall?
Oh my word!
Big.
Something this massive.
That girl on the skeleton up there. Hezenkoss's lantern.
She's going to use the light given in it to make that monstrosity. We must reach the lantern.
revenge list.
Johanna was never one to refuse a long and complex charge.
People from the party.
Surprising? How dare she?
Seeing why Hezenkosss failed that lich morality test.
We must make haste to that lantern. Unbelievable! Johanna's stolen a chamber from the Grand Necropolis and transposed it under Black Veilguard.
She did what?
The Necropolis' walls here are still intact. No wonder we couldn't sense what she's been creating.
They'll be fine. We'll handle it. use that ladder?
Thank you, Manfred. Now find somewhere safe.
There's the lantern. You're gonna free the spirits inside.
We must, before we can destroy it.
Like back when you were freeing those spirits Hezenkosс trapped in the manor. I took a lot out of you.
I must try, Rook.
Emmerich!
There are too many trapped spirits. I'm sorry. I can't. Another lash of power might end me.
What's that, Volkaren? Afraid to chance death for all your fine words on the subject? Only I had the...
Shame you lived through it.
petty words birthed from fear.
Johanna! You're right. I've never overcome fear of that final dark.
Yes. Always the...
I'm sorry Lichdom failed you. I swear I would have helped you had you come to me. But puppeting this creature...
Puppet? Do you think I'm staying? I won't command my greatest creation! Colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals, you all have a place in my heart. And tonight you will fuel my ascension at the cost of your miserable lives.
Move!
You think you can stop me? Once I get rid of you, I will merge with my precious work and conquer this city!
Emmerich, can she do that?
Yes! She's attempting full possession with the Magnum of Year.
We need to stop Hezenkosss long enough to this. Destroy that lantern.
That much light inside it. The backlash could...
We don't have a choice.
Once I destroy you, Rex, my union with my creation will be complete. Weren't you persistent? Fine! I'll walk down there myself.
About time.
Silence! I'll crush you myself if I must. Touching that you called your new friends to die, Volkaren. I'll be sure to bury you all in the same pit!
break the lantern.
You think I'd leave myself vulnerable to you? Enough playing! Your pointless lives will fuel my triumph!
She's draining life from us. We must find shelter.
Right. You can't free the spirits in that lantern.
It might kill me or not even work. No living thing can approach it and... Manfred! Come back!
Any last words for Karen before I... You miserable little...
Manfred!
Show her what a real necromancer can do.
By the spirits bound here, night and shadow, light and blood.
What are you doing?
Let your chains loosen. Let the veil draw close.
You'll never succeed, you old fool!
I release you to the air.
No! You fool! Fight!
Emmerich, how's Manfred holding together?
We must go to the necropolis. His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully. He was his own soul at the end.
Can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Emmerich Volkaren, you were not expected so soon.
Wondered what your bosses look like.
I'm lucky. The Lich Lords can't always respond so quickly. My lord, I come regarding Manfred, my fallen companion.
But should you do this, Lich...
What?
Lichdom is long. If I'm to stand outside
What would we otherwise become? Revive him and remain mortal. Or
Emmerich.
Manfred chose to help us. Am I too weak to accept his well-earned... I yearn for Lichdom, Rook. But leap into something... Do I revive him and live out my days? Or do I honor death by letting him rest?
Emmerich, Lichdom is your life.
I imagined I knew its If I haven't even the strength to accept Manfred's sacrifice, I would outlive you all.
Would you still remember?
Always. Kept alive in Lichdom's immortal memory. Death's swift touch.
If you really want to go beyond death...
And peace shall follow. You're right. After I make my farewells,
And Rook?
Probably has to prepare before becoming a lich. I should see how he's doing. Why is it so cold?
Greetings.
Rook, you remember Veilguard? We were discussing some preparations for my lichdom.
I shall be with you until the end.
Until the end sounds...
Crafting a glamour, for example. After lichdom, I'll need an illusion of my mortal appearance. For
Good call.
I've told Harding about the ritual. Rook, would you accompany me during the final?
Of course.
Hi.
What are you reading?
Syrian's last words. Veil jumpers. He must have known it was the end.
Right. I don't...
Me neither. He and we had planned. Find the archive. Get back what made us who we were, what was stolen from us. But now, because of what that thing knew, what it... And maybe it should be gone too.
Forget about our people for a minute.
I don't know. Our people shape the world. We don't even know a with the archive,
So you think we should keep it?
we stole the dwarves' dreams, put their and much, much worse.
Good point.
There's no easy. Everything they could be again.
Whatever choice you make, I've got your back.
I know. And I just don't want to make...
Sometimes the only wrong choice is not...
Then tell me, Rook, what would you do?
What we were is important. The elves deserve to know more about who they...
I think you're right. We'll keep the archive. That can... It's what Syrian and I were...
Now you found it.
Right. And I found him. That has to be enough.
You going to be okay?
Yeah. I think I'm ready to say goodbye. But I need some time. I'll talk to you later.
I got word from a Ravani seer. She found a spirit who could... I'm supposed to meet her on the beach.
You need company? What's this lichdom rite actually like?
I must pass through the gates and meet the oldest forces in...
Hail the living. Rock, the challenger who...
Collect.
I'm afraid this is as far as you're permitted. What things we've already seen.
There's not another necromancer I'd rather have by my...
Truly?
Truly.
I am come to be judged by the dead. I see so much more clearly now. I have been through blood and darkness.
You look...
I am gifted with an existence few... all thanks to a friend who helped me find a... Thank you for coming, everyone. Please, I may appear the same as all...
I thought you'd have a skull face. Like...
It must be his glamour. It's really something.
Harding!
So, the lich stuff is...
Can't stop gossip.
Is Emmerich even breathing?
You needn't speak about me as if I'm not...
Just tell me you'll keep your skin.
That's not how it...
I should take notes.
Look, why don't we just start from the beginning?
Are you satisfied? Yes. I have become something.
So you are a skeleton.
I wouldn't have helped Emmerich if I did...
Thank you, Rook. But please, I'd like to think some of us have become friends, but I am changed.
You're no weirder than you were before.
I've seen worse with the Wardens.
You all...
I think you'll be fine.
Okay, now, question time. Hey, Rook. Irulan and Strife reached out. They I could just let me know.
Sure thing.
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Ballara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds fun. I'm in.
Enna Bellinaris. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
No one should have to deal with it.
I guess I'm still not used to it. It's nice. Especially now, but it makes me feel like I can deal with the hurt. Anyways, we need to light. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, but the ancient elves used veil fire to show, or so the archive tells. I think it's what Syrian would have wanted.
I know it's hard, but
I already buried him once. Let's head to the first. Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
how far?
However far it needs to be, I guess. Wonder what else we'll find. On the archive, I mean.
Could be anything, really. Didn't sound too choosy.
Not choosy, but rude. And very, very stubborn.
If you need to talk, let me know. It's great to see how happy Rook makes you. Just, you know, if you need another friend, I'm here. Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
Third we grant to the stars. Am I doing this right? It told me the words, but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's why and how you say it.
Reclaiming the past was never going, but we have to start somewhere.
Syrian made it sound so simple. But so much is different. I just wish it... Okay, let's...
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Of course, my clan mostly just planted trees over the dead to honor them.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it. Literally. But yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier.
So what do you think?
Nev, what are you doing here?
Well, you know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
A third we grant to the sea. Syrian always wanted to see, not Pervalin. I mean, really. I wonder if the Evanurus ever left Thetis.
They were bloodthirsty conquerors.
So there could be elves and other... Without the Exalted Marches, without maybe better or more of us alive? Okay. Okay, one more brazier to go. I'd hoped that the archive might change now that Honoris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
Not so much, then.
I had to...
I thought the other clans planted trees for their funerals, too.
This is...
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
And a third, we return to the infinite. To find... And that's it. The words we used to say. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but... And it's what he would have wanted.
I'm sorry this has been so hard for you, Balara.
You know what? I'm okay. We're not amazing, not great. We found it. That connection. When he came back, it hurt again. But this time, I got to... And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
It's good you were there for your brother.
I will. There's so much to do. I don't know what our people's future looks like, but now they know their past. I hope Dareth, Shural, and Na Belanaris.
You okay?
Avatosh. The air has been running from the storm all afternoon. There are others here as well.
Yeah, it's okay.
Rivani with one of their seers. They asked how I was. They asked if I would like to...
A lot of Canary are nervous around mages.
The people of Rivane are not plagued. It is not the same as being under the Q. And I think staying here would make me sad.
Yeah.
Your mother's horn. You wear it as jewelry, like the...
Yeah.
She would like it. She would.
Hey, before we go, it's probably not as good as she makes it.
Be safe. Do not stay out.
Right. Let's go see what the damn tablet says.
I've got your back.
Thanks. The seer said she had to give the translation in person.
That's a little odd.
Yep.
Did the seer at least give you a hint of what the tablet said?
Nope.
And she wouldn't say why we had to meet in person instead of just sending it?
Sorry. No food today. Next time.
Probably get all soggy anyway.
This is good. Simple.
Wet.
You're the one who keeps throwing rocks. Come on. No sense putting it off.
That your seer?
Nobody else around here dumb enough to wait in the rain?
Child of Shaitan, you come with questions and dragon blood in your...
Rowan, didn't realize it was gonna be you.
In my dreams, I found a spirit. The spirit respects the Qun, because this time...
We are grateful for your help.
The spirit has watched the Kunari for many ages. It will give you what you seek.
I thought you already had a...
We destroyed it.
Why?
The spirit says that the words held therein must never be written.
But why?
Bring your fire to the tablet, Tosh. By dragon flame come these words. Trust no... When the great foe struck, we embraced the blood of dragons. Champions blessed with fire, we escaped to distant shores. But if more of us flee across the ocean, it means our people failed.
What is all that Vashadan?
It means, cousin, that the power you wield is no... It means our people fought against an alien. And it means the Kunari fled.
But what does that mean now?
Only the spirits can see it.
That doesn't say what it is. It could be a demon.
Yes, the tablet says only that the Adari stood against it.
So this is what my mother died to give me. More work?
Sorry, Rowan. There.
As a seer, I am a vessel through which spirits share their wisdom. Please go to them, Rook. They need you.
All right, where'd they go? Found him. After all this, if I break my neck climbing up here in the rain, Harding, you owe me for this. Hey, Tosh.
All that work. And what's the secret? She can't just leave me with this. She can't just...
She never left you. She's right there on your... She'll be there whenever...
The Kunari thought I was a mistake. The How did they forget everything the tablet said?
How long have the Kunari been at war with ČETVERTAYA?
Around that?
You fight a war for 300 and something years. The first bit of the tablet. Don't trust it. Stories change. Eventually people forget. The Kunari have forgotten so much. They will.
But Ravain will. We've got a lot of Kunari.
From where?
From the Antam. They already... Maybe we can kill the bad ones and bring the rest in. I can do that for you.
Rescued some Dalish from being Archdemon breakfast, didn't you? Wish I could have seen that look on Elganan's face.
Lost the roll when your team divvied up the loot? Yeah, come treat yourself! Get you at the hill.
So, Tarsh prized the enormous ruby out of the statue's ice.
What kind of statue was...
Big snake.
Not bad.
Not bad. It's a giant
dragon.
And now we've got a giant angry one.
Wait, how does that work?
Wait for it.
Oh.
Shit.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barb.
A barb?
Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always... So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we don't... Oh, there we go.
That's a nice rule. We could try...
At least you'd get a workout. I didn't expect the lords to care about...
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it...
Oh.
Anyway, where was I? I yelled that we'll get them out of there, and Tarsh just yells back, "Get up!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but...
Hey. Who ate...
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
No, no.
I think Tash will survive.
No, Rook. Tash
loves everything. Nothing like...
It's the fire breathing. I have to eat more.
I know what I have to. I'm pulling a bar. What?
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little...
Eyes up. Weapons ready. There. It's been feeding on the blight. Destroy it before the corruption eats us alive!
corruption staunched. The sanctum renewed.
We did it. The dragon must have been the god's final weapon to take the crossroads.
It already feels warmer here, doesn't it?
Let's go.
We sail.
them!
That's another barrier down.
tactics.
There. That's what the Venatori are after. Why were the Venatori after this statuette? Just being near it makes me feel... regret.
Lara. You okay? You look sad.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about my brother.
Yeah. Sometimes I see stuff that reminds me of my mother.
What do you do? When it hits you, I mean.
I don't know. I asked someone how they're doing. Then I was thinking about them and not me.
Oh. I'm sorry, Tosh.
Nah. It's a good hurt. Gray. The Canary in those old letters. He was a good warden.
The fury of Shark's Mouth is finally defeated.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god, the strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solus killed Mithal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
All these memories are about Solus being sad that he was right and nobody else could see it. He was right about how becoming elves would lead to war with the Titans, but Mithal wouldn't listen.
He was right that using the dagger on the Titans was evil, but Mithal wouldn't listen.
He was so proud when he imprisoned the other gods. Finally, he got to prove that he was right. They were wrong.
Then he wakes up in our time and finds out he was wrong. The elves have nothing. The Blight's a constant threat.
And Mithal's alive, somehow. But she still won't listen.
But this time he'll show her. No matter what it takes.
So, How does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mithal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mithal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
The bad news is that the god of lies and trickery is almost definitely preparing to betray us. The good news is that we've gone through his dirty laundry.
So, we know his motivations. You think we can set a trap of our own?
That's the hope.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Well met.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through
The Alluvians in general, yes.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment.
Mithal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mithal bade her companion spirit to abandon the faith. Then, when Solus spilled Mithal's mortal blood.
Wait. How do you know it...
Think upon it, Rook. When Mithal stood against the gods' manipulations of the... Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the...
The elven gods had access to
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were. Mithal was a spirit, and when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, until once again she was struck down, on this occasion, by... but not her...
Then where did they... Wait.
As you say.
So you're the next host?
Believe it or not, as
What? That was like how Elganon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but
'twas Mithal you heard, her echoes.
what are you then?
I once feared Mithal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remained free. What I now possess is but a spark of Mithal. As to our admixture, I suspect
You didn't come out here.
I am not Mithal in her entirety, but yes. And now, after finding his memories, you... Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done, but it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think...
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself... 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mithal. 'Tis his very loyalty, and you may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
If that's what it takes, wouldn't do me any good.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one luck. When Mithal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted this fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain.
I'll survive. What do I need to know?
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mithal. They are the fragment of Mithal that resides in me, lived. This younger sister has not. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment...
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all?
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give... or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he...
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
There is one more thing, if I may. The elves have learned many of the... Yet your people live in this world now as the old elf... There is your strength. 'Tis why you
Did Mithal see this?
A hope. From a mother to her...
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole. Prevail, or be sundered completely.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mithal was. be her.
We talking or fighting?
Guess we'll find out.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never again expected to see my children in the Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I...
Mithal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the ever knew. Solus. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true faith. Have you come to seek the blessing of your god? Or did you come to ask your god to sacrifice herself to help you defeat the monster?
I came here to ask for your help.
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from now.
We saw Solus's memories.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree. You wish for my help? Make your case, and I will yield my essence. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before.
If I don't stop the gods...
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why...
We know the truth about the Blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solus...
And?
Stopping the Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solus even up. It mattered enough for you to stand...
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home because it was the right...
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
You can't want Elganon and Gillenane to rule the world.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were yet they were better than the others who threatened your ancestors. Monsters like the Titans, or selfish... Set the Blight aside.
What they did to you was...
And you care so deeply for the injustice done to...
You deserve justice.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
I am worthy.
That is for me to judge.
I am fighting to protect...
Any petty tyrant can fight those who... What is a protector to you?
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. But it also means building a strong community.
And what have you built?
Look at my team. We're not just hired blades. We started...
Your arguments are... I find you worthy, Rook. I have spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that. This is what remains of me. Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible.
I will. The essence of the Protector.
Palinast.
Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so... alive.
So the Dragon Lady came through. Now what?
God knows her moment. At least her essence does. We did it. Go. Mithal's essence.
Morrigan made it sound like she was gonna fight you. But she gave you her magic stuff just from you talking at her a bunch.
Not sure what we do with it just yet, but if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
The Evenurers do not need, they only demand. Deny them.
Rook, you're here. Good.
Sure.
Oh, well, maybe not. Never mind. Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna do this. So I'm having fun. It's different, but neat. And the fighting bits are going well. So's the romance, especially now that we're...
That's great. I'm glad it's going...
It is. It helps. All of... Not that I'm writing about us, but, well...
So what did you want to ask then?
It's my hero. I know who they are, what they look like, but I can't figure out the why.
Why what?
Why they do it. Risk it all. Well, you're a hero, so why are you doing all this?
You could ask yourself the same. Everything you do, you're doing for others.
I mean, I just...
So, being a hero.
I guess so. We are going up against a god. Well, that feels heroic. And we're saving the world.
And I'm glad I'm saving it with you.
So am I. Glad, I mean. I think about that fell out of a bush and there you... And all I could think was... Anyways, I think... And about how lucky I was. And... Okay, good talk. I'll see you later, Rook.